reading for Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio placements. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. So this reading will be for the Scorpio. This is Scorpio's bonus because you guys had close to 6,000 views. I think you had 5.7 views, almost 227 likes. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you guys are here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with prayer. And then we're going to jump in and see what's going on with y'all Scorpios. Okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator. I thank you for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot for Scorpio placement, sun, moon, and Venus rising. What is it that you have for Scorpio, sun, moon, Venus rising? By way of Holy Spirit. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so shall it be forever and always. Ashe. Okay. So, all right. So let's get into it. Scorpios. Let's see. We're going to go into the Light Seers Tarot. Y'all, please forgive me. I just washed my hands. They're really, really dry. So before I get to shuffling. Okay. I'm excited to see what y'all's bonus is. Because y'all's reading was very interesting last time. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember what it was about. Because, I be doing stuff in between the time. So let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys. I'm excited. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Okay. Thank you all for who's in here who ain't saying, hey, boos. Okay. Oh, let's do that one more time. Oh, man. Now, I will also be doing a collective Scorpio at 3 o'clock for everybody, all 12 zodiac signs. Doesn't matter what placement. If you're interested, you can come back and join me for that. All right, Holy Spirit, last one. Hey, Renee. Let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit has for Scorpio. Let me push that back. All right, Scorpio, what we got? Holy Spirit, what do you have for Scorpio? What is it that Scorpio placement, sun, moon, Venus rising? What is it that they need to know? What do they need to know today for their bonus read? What does Scorpio placements need to know for the bonus? Wheel of Fortune's in the upright, starting off pretty good. Okay, Holy Spirit, what does she got for Scorpio? Oh, 4 of Swords is in the upright. 8 of Pentacles is in reverse. 9 of Cups is in the upright. Okay. How you doing, Simon? Good night to you, Manish. Okay. And Tassiti, Emperor's in the upright. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not taking personal questions. This is for Scorpio placement, sun, moon, Venus rising, or any Scorpio placement in your chart. You're welcome to listen. If not, I'm probably keep scrolling. There's probably somebody else who will take your personal questions, another reader. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead because I just said that and you're not listening. So I'm going to let you go. And Tassie 324 slice. Hopefully you understand. I'm not taking personal questions. Okay, so Scorpio, let's talk about this. You got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So somebody, Scorpio, have you balanced your energies out? Are you feeling like you high above the clouds? Do you have high, brand new perspectives? Like everything has really been working in your favor. You may have even put the nail in the coffin to certain things, like leaving things behind that no longer serve you. How you doing, Lene? What's up? Forget me not. Okay, so here it is. The wheel is turning in your favor. You've probably balanced your light and your dark energies. You might even be feeling really, really lucky. You've been putting an end to things that don't serve you. Some of y'all might be in isolation. With the 4 of Swords now, even though she looks like she's in this nest by herself, you could now, although this is not the Hermit card, you could be alone working on things. And you know how sometimes when people get in their own energy, it's like that's when they tend to do their best. So while you may have, what led you to being on your own may have been a broken heart at some point in time, and over time you've healed, but you look like the wheel is definitely turning in your favor. You recovered well, is what I'm saying. How you doing, Bree? Hey, Bit by Charlie. Hey, boo. So here it is. Somebody is feeling like they're balanced. They're really, really happy. If you could see this girl's face right here, she is smiling. She is smiling her little butt out. She's just cheesing. You can see all her teeth. Now, remember I just said somebody is letting go of things that don't serve them. So things that are not working, it looks like people was like, hey, it's got to go. It's got to go. It had to leave your life. It's almost as though, you know, putting a nail in the coffin is almost is equivalent to death. Like, I'm going to just let you go. This isn't working for me. And so if you're not for me, then I need to isolate myself and let go of what isn't working. Now, when you let go of things that wasn't working for you, how you doing, Lou Divine Laborte? So when you figured out what wasn't working for you, Scorpio placements, one of the things that you decided to do was to go for your personal wish fulfillment. Now, what is your personal wish fulfillment? For some of these Scorpio placements, you wanted to listen, you can have whatever you like. So, you know, in order to have that, somebody wanted a lot of treasures. You wanted your self-confidence to go through the roof. Now, this is all this yellow on here, solar plexus energy. You know what I'm getting from this? Maybe you had a dream. And maybe that dream was to be empowered to follow whatever your ventures are, whatever your goal was. And you wanted to not only get to this dream, but you wanted to be very successful. You see how she looks like she's leaping for joy. Like, I'm just, woo! God, take the wheel. I'm so happy. You leaping for joy. So it definitely looks like a Scorpio placement let go of things that didn't serve them, things that weren't working, decided to go towards their personal wish fulfillment. And how was you going to do all of that? Well, part of it, the solar plexus energy is bossing up, getting in that self-discipline energy, persevering, not giving up just because you fall down. It's kind of like when a baby learns to walk. You pick them up, they take a few steps, they fall down. Maybe it's like that. Sometimes when you start new goals, new dreams, new ventures, it's like you don't know what's up ahead. It's kind of like walking in the fool energy, right? So, and you know, the fool energy is walking into the unknown. So there's going to be unexpected things that come up. But instead of being fearful or falling and staying down, you stood up. Emperor energy. This is like really Aries energy. Okay, maybe some of you all stepped up into an emperor energy. And so it's like, hey, I'm a boss up. I'm going to realize that I can take the wheel. And somebody decided to listen. He is holding a chess piece. There is a chess board under his feet. Somebody decided that, listen, if I want to have my personal wish fulfillment, then I got to own my ish. So whoever this is, they owned their ish. They got up off their behind, and it looks like they played strategically. They got chaos in order. They let go of things that didn't serve them, and they bossed the hell up. And it looks like it is paying off big. And it also looks like, as you can see here, this white light is coming down. You might have even got a little bit of help from the divine. So let's get into it. How you doing, Jameson? Fred, George, Latia, Jack, Uncharted, 7 again, Black King. No, I have not made my own tarot cards, baby. This is the light seers that we're using. What's up, Alicia? No, I have not. I have been thinking about it, but I move when spirit tells me to move. I work with my spiritual team. When they're ready for me to do that, then we will move into that. Okay. Let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune. What's up, Delarum? How you doing? Let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune. Woo! Yes, baby. Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Pentacles is in the upright. Scorpio. You got, okay, so that's the Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords. So let's talk about this. It looks like you put an end to poverty, and you also put an end to not being able to make a decision on what it is you wanted. See, with the 2 of Swords, now, this could mean that somebody, thank you, Charlie, here, with this Two of Swords, this is where you really don't know what you want to do. You may not be able to see which direction you want to go in. You could be a little iffy about this, that, and the other. Well, one of the things that is for sure is that you are ready to close the door on indecision and poverty. They're right here with the Five of Pentacles and the upright. Somebody would say it's time to say goodbye. Poverty mindset, goodbye. Days of no money, goodbye. It's time for me to move into something different. And so this is what somebody has decided to do, is to move into something different. How you doing, Alicia? Manu? How you doing, Ruth? Welcome to the channel. Okay. Thank you, Charlie. I was gonna say let's just get rid of him. This is the Scorpio placement reading. So Scorpio, so there was a Scorpio who knew that they were ready to put an end to things. And I'm going to be honest with you, you changing your mindset and finally, like, you know, this is somebody who's indecisive. Now, I'm not really sure about y'all being indecisive, but you could be depending on your placement. Like if you have a, well, I think, aren't y'all a fixed sign? I think, but you know, if you get a sign where it's mutable, you can sometimes, like if you have other placements that are mutable signs, you might not be able to make your mind up. And that's how you ended up in a Two of Swords. So maybe you didn't know which pathway you wanted to take to come out of poverty, to come out of the door being closed. So, right. So you had to go through a mental shift. But whatever this mental shift you went through, you must have gotten there because the Wheel of Fortune is there in the upright, and with the World card, you're shutting the door on poverty. You're shutting the door on indecisiveness. Four of Swords. It definitely looks like one of you guys came to the mental mindset of it's time for me to step up, put some things to an end, isolate, and get myself together. Let's talk about the Four of Swords. How you doing, Kanisha? Welcome to the channel, baby. This is for Scorpio placements. If you're just now joining, do you all mind double tapping the screen right in the center if you're watching on a cell phone device during the live? And let's like the video for Scorpio. This is y'all's bonus. So come on, Scorpio, support y'all's bonus. Four of Swords is in the upright. Holy Spirit, what do you have for Scorpio? Four of Swords in the upright. Love it. Ooh, Scorpio. Which one of y'all is this? Let me tell you. So one of the first things y'all did, you have the King of Wands in the upright, Magician in the upright, and the Lovers is in the upright. Is in reverse. Lovers is in reverse. So let's talk about this. Somebody decided to boss up. Child, listen, Emperor energy, and now you showing up is the King of Wands. Now, I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about you. So this is a Scorpio that's embodying this energy. This is fire energy. You already had the Emperor, which is Aries energy anyway. That's a self-starter. Now you're embodying leadership. So this is a Scorpio who has leadership qualities. When you remember I said it's like you cut things off that didn't serve you. If you look really close on his shirt, you see a lizard there. And I always try to remind y'all, I like to give you visual pictures. If you know anything about lizards, if they injure their tail, it will fall off and they will grow a brand new one. So that is symbolizing is maybe you, in order to step into your leadership, you had to let go of things that didn't serve you. What didn't serve you? Some of your past partnerships. So it meant, so remember I said, it looks like she's out here alone. Maybe your heart was hurt to leave some people behind, but you had to step into this leadership. You wanted the wheel to turn into your favor. So in order for you to get there, sometimes you got to step up like that creative fire and go after your passions and let go of people that might be holding you back. So, you know, that poverty mindset doesn't always come from just you. Sometimes it's people who don't want to see you succeed. So remember, it's like, so this here, maybe this in the past, people were keeping you confused about which decision you should move in. You see how she's blindfolded. You see how they're coming in with birds or messengers. Maybe people were getting in your head and giving you a poverty mindset. And so it was like, hey, I need to put an end to that. So one of the things you did was you stepped into your power as the King of Wands, which is Leo energy. You let go of partnerships that didn't serve you, and you stepped into the Magician position. All you have is all you need. So this is you with all the tools that is necessary to manifest, Scorpio, the life that you want. So we got a Scorpio out here that's ready to make use their magic, honey. So you're letting go of things. It may have hurt to let go of some things, but you decided that in the absence of people, you were going to own your stuff. This is somebody who is taking the reins of their life. They're bossing up, letting go. This is you making, listen, even though the King of Swords is not out here, if you are in this Emperor energy, you know this embodies all four kings. So a King of Swords is going to cut off. This is when you kind of, well, even the Emperor energy, it's like they can get out of their emotions. So even though you're very passionate about your new creative ideas, you're having to step into leadership, and leaders sometimes have to make hard decisions. So that means that I have to make an executive decision to let you go if you're not serving my purpose. Now, when I say serving your purpose, I'm not talking about somebody to use them. I'm talking about a Scorpio who is bossing up, doing the damn work. Not just no regular smuggler who wants to use people. No, we're not talking about that type of Scorpio. We're talking about a Scorpio who is really a self-starter, who is lighting a fire under their ass type. Okay? How you doing, Gloria, Tommy, Regerine, and Maria Diaz? Good afternoon. Welcome to the channel. Optimistic Ike, welcome. Okay? So let's talk about you letting go of what no longer worked. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Now, there may have been a time, Scorpio, you were really trying to hold on to things for quite some time that really wasn't serving you. Notice that there's a lot of different cycles of the moon. So these past relationships or these past people that were involved in your life, maybe you tried for a long time to make it work. And then you finally came to the realization with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, hey, this ain't gonna work. And so it's like you realize you're pouring your energy into, it's kind of like pouring your energy into a pitcher with a hole in it. Just as quick as you pour it into it, it's like not getting you anywhere. So it was like, okay, this isn't working. Let me put that to an end. How you doing, Zoe and Curtis? Welcome to the channel. So let's talk about the Eight of Pentacles here in reverse. Do you all mind double tapping the screen for Scorpio? If you're in here, please like the video. Just double tap right in the center. Y'all support the Scorpio read. How you doing, John? And even just, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be because you're a Scorpio. You can just support the channel by hitting the like button. Okay, please and thank you. Let's talk about the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see what wasn't working. What wasn't working? Sun in the upright. Seven of Wands is in the upright. And the Queen of Swords is in the upright. The card that I always put back, these cards will stick. So if one happens to be, when I flip it over, if there's one behind it, I put it back. Sun in the upright. Seven of Wands is in the upright. Queen of Swords is in the upright. So let's talk about this. As a Queen of Swords, you had to do an evaluation. Remember, I just said you had to figure out what was not working for you. So here is the Queen of Swords. Notice she's in deep contemplation. Thank you, John, for the $5 super chat, baby. May God bless you tenfold for your donation. Okay. Hey, Candy. What's up, Sue? Welcome to the channel. Okay. So here with the Queen of Swords, she's in deep contemplation. Notice she is on this raft by herself. She's looking at things. There are flags here. There's a bird here. Maybe spirit is talking. You know, normally sword energy is somebody with very good intuition. So maybe your spiritual team is giving you downloads. You're sitting back. There are flags here representing victory. Maybe you're thinking about what it would feel like to have victory. What do you need to do in order to get to victory? So this is you in contemplation, using your intuition. So here it is now with the sun here. The sun is illuminating things that need to be changed. You want your happiness. You want to feel fulfilled. You want to feel like, remember I just said, you remember that this Nine of Cups, how you want to be leaping for joy. So the sun here is representing you want to feel joy and happiness. And so the sun also illuminates, well, if you want this, you're going to have to let go of some things. You're going to have to start protecting your energy a little bit better. Because there are people who are always going to try to snatch you down like crabs in a bucket. There are also people who will attack you. So sometimes when you have a dream and other people think small, they'll try to pull you back down, right? And so Spirit is saying it's time for you to go meditate, stay grounded, and protect yourself. Some of y'all had to go into your own bubble, Scorpio. So here it is. We got a Scorpio placement who is illuminating that they want happiness. They need to protect their energy. They need to protect themselves from people that no longer serve them. Maybe it's a lot of people in your ear. This won't work. Don't do that. I call them dream killers. You know how if you ever have a great idea and you run to your family member and you're like so excited about it, and just as quick as you tell them, they tell you you can't do it, and then they shoot it down, then you get to feeling bad. So that is what is going on here. So we got a Scorpio placement who is feeling like, I want to be successful. Spirit is even in your ear giving you downloads of what you need to do to be successful. And one of them is protect your energy and let go of people who don't serve you. You need to be isolated. So in order for you to find your wish fulfillment, you're under the 9 of Cups. Let's talk about how you're leaping for joy. You're going towards your personal wish fulfillment. Let's talk about the 9 of Cups in the upright. How you doing, Sleepy Angler Fish? Welcome back to the channel, baby. Now, your personal wish fulfillment is for something to pay off big. For sure. Personal emotional fulfillment. You want something that's going to pay off so big. How you doing, Delemy? Let's talk about 9 of Cups, Holy Spirit in the upright. Nine of Cups in the upright. We got the 10 of Cups in reverse. The 9 of Swords in reverse. And the 7 of Cups is in reverse. So you feel like you have one choice you got to make. Instead of sitting up here, you have to narrow stuff down. You know how sometimes when you want your wish fulfillment. So the overall thing that you're trying to do is, while you could have 7 cups and have multiple options, Scorpio, you feel like it boils down to one thing. In order for me to find my happiness, I'm going to have to let go of what is not my wish fulfillment. Whatever is leaving me feeling like the 10 of Cups in reverse, like this is not my happily ever after. Maybe, again, I told you, some of y'all were attached to some partnerships or even some romantic relationships that were not feeling happy. And so I can see that, like, there were people getting you bound up, getting in your ear, probably making it hard for you to make decisions. So you feel like you have one option. Get rid of the people in my life that are making my life where I'm not getting my personal wish fulfillment. I need to be stress free. So somebody decided here, there's a Scorpio placement that decided, I want to be stress free. I'm going to let go of any of my family members. And see, the 10 of Cups is also a community card. So you might have let go of friends, family, lovers, anybody who was not helping you to grow. If they were bringing stress into your life, they had to go. They had to go. And remember, you already had these birds trying to bind you up, making it hard for you to make decisions, leaving you at a stalemate, confusion. And whenever there's confusion, chaos is right behind it. So here it is. You see how there's a bird of light here pushing these ones back. So this is something pushing the darkness back. And so maybe Spirit, because I'm definitely talking to somebody who is connected to the Most High, is telling you, hey, Scorpio, in order for you to get the life you want, we're going to have to get rid of the darkness. Who is in your ear that's going to keep you from your personal wish fulfillment? So we got to let them people go. Anybody who's stressing you out, keeping you emotional, just doing the most, the only option we have is to get rid of them. So that's part of your wish fulfillment. Get rid of all the people that don't serve me. This is you bossing up. Bossing up, Emperor in the upright, Charlie's right. Please double tap your screen and support the video. So with the Emperor in the upright, we have a Scorpio placement who is definitely embodying a lot. You might have some fire placements. You could have a Leo or Aries a placement in your chart somewhere. You just might. You could have that, and the reason why I'm saying it is because there is a lot of creative energy, a lot of passionate energy, a lot of self-starting energy. So this is you bossing up, playing the game of life strategically, owning your position. Let's talk about the Emperor in the upright. Very good, Gloria. You standing up for yourself? Yeah, Scorpios, y'all please hit the like button. Y'all won the bonus for the readings that we did last week or the week before last? I think it was last week, towards the beginning of the week. Okay, Holy Spirit, what you got for the Emperor here in the upright for Scorpio placements? What is it that we need to know about Emperor? Ooh, wee. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Devil is in the upright. 8 of Wands is in reverse. 5 of Cups is in reverse. So what this is saying to me is, let's start here. You want to restore your faith. So in order for you to restore your faith, that means that you're going to have to cut off communication with anything and anybody that is not in alignment with you. Anybody that is in devil energy, they got to go. Why? Because you're trying to go after a brand new financial beginning as an Emperor. So now I'm got a Scorpio who is out here bossing up, owning their life. You're making executive decisions. If your life was a business, you're the CEO. That means that, hey, when it's time to hire and fire, you got to be ready to pull the plug, because you got to look at your bottom line. Your bottom line is you want a brand new financial beginning. So in order for you to get there, and you said you wanted your personal wish fulfillment, and you are in this Emperor energy, here it is. You're deciding to listen. Anybody in devil energy gotta go. This means anybody that's toxic, anybody in my life that has drug, alcohol, sexual addictions. It could be anything. Shopping, fighting. They keep up chaos, gambling. Anybody that's encouraging you to not be your highest and best self, they gotta go. And y'all know what I'm saying. You have some friends or family members who will be like, hey man, come on, let's hang, let's drink, smoke with me, come on. They always want to kick back, or they want to lay up. You got that boyfriend or that girlfriend to be like, hey, I'm coming over. And you're like, no, right now it's not a good time. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. Go ahead and light up. Like that, let's pour a drink, let's get it. Like, there's people who will keep you distracted. Devil energy is definitely a distraction. So we got a Scorpio who was like, listen, if I'm going to restore my faith, then I'm going to have to start ghosting or put my phone on do not disturb with people that are not in alignment with the life that I want. I am an Emperor energy. I want a brand new financial beginning. So I have to let go of anybody that is hindering me from going after that new financial beginning. So do you see what I'm saying? So here you go. You're going for it. So you're letting go of all the toxic relationships in your life. Remember, anybody who was putting you in a poverty mindset, that ain't going to work. Killing your dream killers. Remember, because you had them out here. There's people who was trying to keep you in a poverty mindset, keeping you from rising up. See, it's different when you decide that, hey, I'm going to go for it. Like, all of y'all are the same, and then one of y'all get the bright idea. I think I'm going to go try to be this. Why you want to do that, man? You don't want to do that. Come on. It's always one. Yes, we know that. Please do that on your own channel, baby. So here it is with the 2 of Swords in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles here. This is somebody who does not want to be like this anymore. Like, when you get tired of being at a certain level in your life, you're wanting to jump up and make changes. Well, people around you might not be ready to change. And misery loves company. People want to, hey, if I'm not bossing up, what makes you think you should? And so they will create confusion and delusions, and they will hinder you, and they will try to kill your dreams. So you got to let them go. So we got a Scorpio placement who is owning their issue and was like, hey, it's time for me to let you go, baby. It's time for me to I need this bag. I want my personal happiness. And my personal happiness is not to be in a 5 of Pentacles. That's broke. Maybe somebody's tired of sitting up smoking, drinking, partying. Sometimes it gets like that, right? So every now and then, people will come in and want to change things, okay, in their life. So let's talk about it. Let's see. Let's get 5 more cards out here. If you come in here and you say anything fried, you will get deleted, and I will not even miss a beat. If just because my moderator steps away does not mean thank you, Mary. Does not mean that I don't see your comment. I will keep right on going. Exactly how we move over here. And even if I do believe in the Most High. I believe in Jesus, his son, all that. And I work with my spiritual team. But this is not your platform or your place to preach. All of us have a free YouTube channel. Take that stuff to your channel. I preach over here. And that's the only person who's going to be talking about that over here. So if you want to come in here, God loves you. You're not going to make my tarot room your personal ministry. We're not doing that. You do that on your own time, on your own channel. Do we have an understanding? I hope that we do. Just because she don't see it don't mean I won't. And that's that. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mary. I mean that. I love y'all to pieces, but I get tired of that. Because it takes away from everybody else who wants to hear their reading. Two of Pentacles is in the upright. What's up, Rhea? So we got Two of Pentacles in the upright. Knight of Cups is in reverse. King of Pentacles is in the upright. Four of Cups is in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody's tired of juggling. You're tired of juggling. Remember I said you want the wheel to turn in your favor. You're tired of being on an emotional roller coaster. 1 minute I got it, 1 minute I don't. 1 minute I got the money for this, next minute I don't. And you know when your money is up and down, that's very stressful. Because you don't know if you're going to have enough to pay the next bill. So this is somebody who is like, I'm tired of living like this. When enough is enough is enough. There are times, y'all, where it's like, have y'all ever had, I don't want to call it like a come to Jesus moment, but it's like, you just get to a certain morning. It's like one day you just wake up and go, I can't keep doing this like this. I can't do this like this anymore. I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired. I'm going to make a change. I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it. I'm going to do it. And one of the things that you decided to do was go into that, remember that magician energy, and you decided, yeah, hey, then I'm going to change it. So we got a Scorpio out here who is going to change their life. They realize that, listen, Knight of Cups is in reverse. You're probably exempt. Remember I said you're taking leadership. You were starting to cut out partnerships that did not serve you. You're really realizing that all you have is all you need. There's nobody that really loves you or supporting what you're trying to do. Because if that was the case, why am I juggling? If these people, listen, some of the same people that sit up and party with you, drink with you, when you have real problems and you got a bill, right, that's due, do they reach into their pocket and be like, baby, I got it for you? No. A lot of times they need that money for that next drink, that next high, that next booty call, whatever they got going on. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to give you that money. That's their money. And you're dealing with people who are in devil energy anyway. They ain't trying to help you. So it's like we got a Scorpio mindset. The Scorpio out here whose mindset is, okay, I'm tired of juggling. Nobody really is loving me right now. The people that I'm surrounded with have addictive behaviors. I want to be the King of Pentacles. It's time for me to go from juggling to owning my stuff and being stable. I need people around me who are real loyal, with real loyalty, who really understand where I'm trying to be and where I'm trying to go. See all this red? Red has to do with root chakra. That's your stability. That's your community. That's your tribe. You want those type of people around you. People who have the right mindset like you. The people who are going after their goals like you. People who want to be stable like you. You're getting ready to get up. This is a Scorpio that has had enough of the being stressed out. I'm getting up. I'm going to do something about it. So what are you going to do? You're getting ready to do something about it. You have decided that in order to restore your faith, you're not going to give money or share your money anymore with people who are in that devil energy. Ten of Pentacles is in reverse because you're tired of being broke. So that means that anybody who you were giving money to and sharing in those addictive behaviors, that's over. I'm not sure, because you know sometimes people will sit up and pool their money to do addictive behaviors. And we're gonna pool our money together to get X Y amount of alcohol or drugs or whatever, or even, you know what I'm saying. I said booty calls, but some people buy sex, you know, sex workers. It happens. And whoever this is, they decide I'm not giving to that anymore. So we got somebody who is making a firm, I'm putting my foot down. I'm putting my foot down. How you doing, Tracy Woodard? And good evening to you from Egypt. Blind Not Dumb. How you doing? Penny, Warren, and Courtney Haverling, welcome to the channel. So we got a Scorpio placement who is really out here doing the dang own thing. I like your mindset. But it definitely looks like you're surrounded by a lot of people who are not thinking like you. And it looks like you're going to have to move in silence. Hi, Matt and Jenny. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you got to move. You got to literally put your phone on Do Not Disturb. You're just going to have to cut out. Because it's looking like you definitely got people who are wanting to catch you up and pull you back down. Holy Spirit, what else you got? Okay. See, you feel defeated. Every time you gotta pay your bills, somebody's out here feeling defeated. You do. Somebody's like, I'm over this. I'm over it. I'm over it. Nobody comes in and rescues you. No, it's like somebody also feels isolated. I mean, you already kind of feel alone because it's like, hey, you know, 6 of Wands is when you feel defeated. It's like, I'm tired of struggling. That's a very defeated, like, month. Listen, how long you going to stay in a poverty mindset? How long do you want to be worrying about where you live? It's not safe. You know, I got a hole in my shoe, or my babies have holes in their shoes. And when I can't afford to buy, like, there gets a point where you get tired of living like that. And this is somebody who is like tired of dreaming. This is the Page of Cups. Notice he looks like he's daydreaming. Somebody is like, they dream what if I could just float off and life could be like what I want it to be. See, there's a little pig flying. And it's like, you are tired of feeling defeated and dreaming about investing. You realize that there was a time in your life where you really wasn't taking ownership. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. That means that you're not really doing anything to change the situation if you're just sitting on your ass dreaming about it. Listen, having a dream is going to stay a dream until you invest in the dream. So this is you at first just looking back going, you know what? I'm not investing in it. That's why I'm not feeling, that's why I feel defeated. Because if you just keep dreaming, but you don't actually put the action to invest in what you're wanting, then it's not going to work. Somebody is realizing, hey, Ace of Wands is in reverse. The way that I've been moving, you know how they say doing the same thing over and over again is like insanity. So it's like you realize whatever ideas you've had, you've been doing them over and over again, month after month after month, up and down, and you're tired of it. So now with the Ace of Wands in reverse, you're deciding, I'm going to change directions. Something's got to give. You're going to get up and change directions. You see the light. Ding, 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 ding. The star is in the upright. Aquarius energy. Somebody is going to hold tight. All hope is not lost. If I did go of people who don't have the right mindset, maybe I can work on getting where I want to go, because now I ain't got these crabs in the buckets pulling me down. So somebody is holding on to their dream. They're holding on to the divine. And I'm going to be honest with you. It looks like somebody is surrounded by their light team. They're surrounded with a lot of hope. There's a lot of things, and you don't want to let go of this dream you have, this idea. And it looks like you are surrounded by spirit anyway with all these little twinkling lights. And so it's like, I have to hold on to this. And if you look at her hands really close, you see how it's like she's holding her hand over her heart. And it's like all those dreams that she had, I don't want to let them go. I really want to bring them into fruition. I got to get up. So, you know, the first step to change is 1, you got to admit that there's a problem. 2, you got to get ready to put the action, that fire. Remember, I did say y'all had a lot of fire energy out here. You got to put that fire up on your own ass. And so we got a Scorpio who is out here about to get it. Like, they have a plan. And I'm telling you, it's looking like somebody is about to be laser focused. Very good. Very, very good. How you doing, Detective Jones, Teresa Pierce? What'd you say? Lobsters, crabs, whatever. They all got pictures and they all trying to pull somebody down. All right, Holy Spirit, what you got? Knight of Swords is in reverse. So Scorpio, it looks like you're getting ready to slow down. You're tired of feeling defeated. You're going to slow down so you don't make mistakes. You got to think clear. So that's the first step. First step, okay, I'm going to put my phone on do not disturb. I'm going to cut out people that don't no longer serve me. I got to slow down and I got to think. High Priestess. So before you act, you're like, okay, you're trying to get your ducks in a row. Somebody's in High Priestess energy. So instead of just going straight into getting your hands dirty. You're observing, you're taking note. You might be gathering the materials. Like maybe you're trying to go back to school. Maybe you're researching schools. Maybe you're researching different options for financial aid or whatever. How much is it going to cost? How much overtime do I need to do? This is you doing your homework. When you start doing high priestess energy, this is you not necessarily taking the first step, but doing all the mental stuff and writing it down. Okay, let's say I want to be a baker. Okay, well, I'm going to need X amount of supplies. I have X amount of time. And this is organization. I see you getting yourself all the way organized. Six of Pentacles is in reverse. One of the first things you're going to have to do in order to invest in you is you're going to have to stop giving your money to people with their hand out. Anybody who is keeping you out of balance. Anybody where there's no equal reciprocity. Remember, I said you want to be around people who are loyal, like-minded, goal-oriented. So you have to stop investing then in people who are going to not give to you, that put you in the right mindset. This is like, listen, where the mind goes, the body follows. This is a classic getting rid of everything in your life. People, places, things, and even your thoughts that are not in alignment. So you're going to stop giving anything to anybody or any money or any of your time or energy. And money is energy to anything that's not in alignment. If there ain't no equal reciprocity, you ain't trying to move up, then I can't give to it. Because there are lots of things that you try to get to the Nine of Pentacles. And you realize that if you're trying to move up, there's always things that we're going to want to stay attached to you. There are people who don't want to see you single, sexy, and successful. They don't want to get left behind. You think they really want to see you out here glowed up, going through a change? You looking all, some people call it holier than thou. That you think they really want to see you out here looking up, growing pentacles and looking abundant? No, they want to attach you and pull you right back down to the gutter. So there you go. In order for you to hold on to your dream, you got to let go of some things. There's a burn bowl here. Somebody is cutting ties with their past, cutting ties with anything. And that's a burn bowl. That's like symbol of I'm doing a cord cutting on my relationship with a lot of things. Somebody is walking towards that sun. I'm walking towards my future and I'm not looking back. So there it is. Somebody has decided to cut ties and move forward. Yeah. I like this because everybody should have one of these moments in their life where it's like you do an assessment and then you're going to have to make some changes. How you doing, Jasmine James? Welcome. All right, Holy Spirit, what you got for Scorpio? Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. You want money to come in fast. Yeah, so let's say, okay, so you want money to come in fast, but with the Ace of Swords, okay, in order for money to come in fast, remember I said you got to use your intuition. It might not just be people you need to separate from, but maybe there are some behaviors that you need to put a permanent end to. Let's say you were a drinker in the past. You got to put an end to that. You got a marijuana or a drug problem. You got to put an end to that. That stuff costs money. You're trying to get money coming in fast. So that means that you can't be wasteful with whatever money you do have, especially if you're already juggling. So one of the first things you're going to have to do is change your mindset and put an end to any and everything and permanent end to certain things that is not serving you because you got ships that's coming in. So that means that you got to hold and maintain until your larger ships arrive. You want to relieve real burdens. Right? Because you want to be a real Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody who's not codependent. Somebody who is can validate themselves. Somebody who is completely balanced by themselves. So in order to do that and to relieve burdens, you're going to have money coming in fast. So one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to let go of any habit, person, anything. If it means not going around certain areas anymore, you're going to have to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my favorite places I used to go to, there's this coffee house that has, they used to put THC. It's like a coffee drink. You know what I'm saying? It was, I'm serious. And it would get you buzzed, baby. But like that was one of the things. I had to cut that out. I wanted to make a change. Even I have had to make changes. So I get it. So like certain surroundings or certain places that you go, you may have to stop that altogether and just stop doing it because you got stuff you want to come in. So that means that you got to hold and maintain what you already have until the new money starts coming in. So that means that you got to be wise with whatever you do have because somebody is already struggling and they're tired of struggling. So it's like, okay, well, I want this new beginning. I want money to come in fast. So let me hold on and maintain till that money comes in fast. Let me manage what I do have. And when you do, you will relieve your burdens. Now, one of the things that you got to walk away from is a King of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse is somebody who is a selfish child. You have somebody who is devil energy. This is somebody who only thinks about themselves. Now, we already know because the devil came out, you don't want to be around a devil energy. With the King of Cups in reverse, you want to be around people. I remember I said that love you, that are not toxic. This is toxic all day long. This is a shit starter. This is somebody who don't mind drama. This is somebody who is selfish. This is somebody who is mean. This is somebody who is going to think about themselves and not give a damn about you. So you're going to have to separate yourself from this person. You're going to have to release this King of Cups in reverse. Maybe your King of Cups, your mean ass, is the same one you like to kick back and drink and smoke with. You got to let him go. You got to relieve them, honey, because guess what? They're going to be a burden on your back because they're going to help you lose money fast instead of you saving till your ship comes in. So like your King of Cups, like I said, people who are miserable, they like to do drugs and alcohol so that they forget. And they encourage people around them to do the same thing because they don't like to do misery loves company. So some of y'all have to let go of your favorite drinking partner, your favorite getting high partner, your favorite laid up partner. You got to let this go. They ain't helping you no way. This is somebody who's miserable and selfish any damn way. So they needed to go on that alone. But they also encourage bad behaviors for you. Got to let them go. What's up, Mike Brothers, Diane? Welcome to the channel. D, Lady, Fire. How you doing? Kay, Sylvia Dollars. Welcome to the channel. Blessed. Hi. Okay. Blessed. What you say? Put your website up. I don't know what you talking about. Blessed. How much is a reading? You email me at iamthelight@gmail.com and I will send you all of the information for the with the everything. It's just one email and it'll have the link and you can just click the link and it'll take you to all the prices. Okay. How you doing, Tina Gonzalez, Veronica Moore? The girl, welcome to the channel. Nowhere Land. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Okay. Freedom. How you doing, baby? Welcome. So this is for Scorpio placements. If you're just now joining us, if you have Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, or anywhere in your chart, this may resonate. You could be a cross watcher. But normally my readings are typically for high vibrational size of the sign. So every now and then I will pick up on the Friday energy, but I'm talking to high vibrational Scorpio. So if this does not resonate with you, and you're low vibing, this ain't gonna resonate. This is somebody who is owning their ish and getting their life together. Okay. Freedom. I'm not taking personal readings, and that's kind of rude for you to come in there reading and talking about read you. That's very selfish of you, and it's not nice. Six of Swords is in reverse. Fool is in the upright. How you doing, Skylar? Okay, Six of Swords is in reverse. Somebody wants to go back. Go back to what? Looks like you want a new beginning. And what do you want to go back to? Not giving nobody nothing else. Maybe there used to be a time where you just kind of looked out for yourself. Somebody wants to go back to that. And I get that. So that means, remember I just said, with that Six of Pentacles in reverse, you don't want to give to anybody else because you got to hold on to whatever you have until your ship comes in. So somebody wants to go back to being a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, where they only are worried about themselves. That's it. I don't want to worry about nobody else's problems but my own. I want a brand new start, and the start is I need to go back to that. So somebody wants to go back to worrying about themselves and themselves alone. Why? Because they're realizing that part of the reason why they are weak all the time is because they're around energies that manipulate them. If somebody's in your life encouraging toxic behaviors or addictive behaviors or trying to get you to lay up all the time as a distraction, these are things that are going to weaken you from your goal. And you're trying to become somebody who relieves burdens, somebody who gets their personal wish fulfillment. So that means that you got to let go of the things that are making you weak. Those are people who are manipulating you. It's like spirit is over here. You see how this bird look like he's real close, damn near yelling. Hey, look at who's trying to get away with stuff. So people who like keep you high, drugged up, laid up all the time, they might be purposely doing it on purpose. Because they don't want you to ever be strong enough to actually leave and persevere and get to your personal wish fulfillment. Misery loves company. So a spirit is telling you, see, even though that's the moon, see how it looks bright, almost like a sun? It's like a spotlight on this person. Spirit is saying, hey, watch them. You need to let them go. They're trying to keep you here. They're trying to keep you down here in the gutter. See, whoever this is, remember, they got the star. So Spirit is telling them, the Spirit is telling them to walk away. Spirit is telling them to go towards a new beginning. So you're holding on. Somebody is holding on to what Spirit is saying because they're in that high priestess energy anyway. And the high priestess energy is saying, hey, you need to move like this because this person is dead weight. So you got somebody who is definitely moving along. Okay. Sun, mirror back. I'm not taking personal questions, baby. Thank you for subscribing. But if you want to unsubscribe because I don't take your question, that's fine by me. I'm going to just go ahead and let you go. You could just unsubscribe, baby. Because you didn't ask me the same question 3 times. And I don't do that. I will never take away from another sign reading to talk to any of y'all about y'all's personal business. That's so rude. It's very rude. It's like you have no manners. 5 of Swords is in the upright. Chariot is in reverse. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Listen. Somebody does not want to go back to things that stress them out. People who were trying to win at all costs, right? This is for Scorpio. How you doing, Nadine? Evie, welcome. So here with the 5 of Swords, this is somebody who wants to win at all costs. Chariot is in reverse. Maybe somebody who wants to win at all costs wants to come back to you because they want you to release Pentacles. This person was like, well, shoot, since you're trying to raise up, what you got for me? Remember I said there's people who going to have a handout. You're already making, remember, everything starts in the mind. Somebody is now already, with that 7 of Wands, this is you beginning to, remember I said you had to protect yourself. This is beginning of somebody setting up boundaries, honey. See how she got that bubble? So maybe the old people that you used to drink would be like, hey, come on, it's time for us to drink, man. They're trying to come over. They want to bully you. Get all in your ear. Because if they get you high, then they can tell you, you didn't kill that drink. I don't even know why you want to do that. See how did he even look stressed? This is somebody who wants to pull you back. But you're already setting the tone with the boundary of, I'm not releasing nothing to you. In fact, I call judgment. And judgment is in reverse. I'm not resurrecting this relationship, period. Because you're going to keep me in poverty. I'm not going to gain nothing from being with you. There are times, y'all, when you do self-assessments of your life, people do 2 things. Either they're benefiting you and they're helping you to raise up, or they're pulling you down. There are times when you can meet energies, you might help them, and then they pull you down with their bad behaviors. Sometimes you got to cut people out your life. And so you realize that this person has a poverty mindset. They want to stay high. They want to drink. They're toxic. They're a distraction. And so you cannot resurrect this person because they're going to pull you right back to that. Get in your ear because they want to win at all costs. They don't want to see you victorious. They don't want to see you find your spirituality and get your mind together and now you looking better. Hell no, they don't want to do that. They don't want to pull you back. They want you to give money to what their cause, which is we going to sit up and drink and get high all day and we might lay up, gamble, do something, overspend, fight. We want to have toxic behaviors. You realize this person is going to keep you in a poverty mindset, so you got to treat this with no judgment in reverse, no mercy. I don't want to be broke. And I have made a firm stance. I will never be broke again. So if I got to get rid of people who are in a broke mindset, then so damn be it. Then so be it. How you doing, Love Leslie and King Lion? Thank you. If you enjoyed the reading, please do hit the like button. Double tap your screen in the center if you're watching on a cell phone. J Stu, I leave it right there. Don't go no further, baby. Don't go no further, because I preached on this channel. Me. Anointed by Holy Spirit. We ain't going no further than that. There's nobody else's platform to do that. What's up, Richie? I have to watch y'all, because y'all come in here thinking this is y'all's place to start y'all's ministry. This ain't it. This ain't it. It's my ministry. God told me to start this channel to speak. I get a lot of Bible thumpers, and I love the Lord. I read the Bible every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? I love God, but I can't allow it. You just don't even understand. Moon is in the upright. 2 of Cups is in the upright. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Scorpio, just as quick as you're trying to get your life together, this moon is here. What you can't see, that person who wanted to win at all costs, that want to get in your ear again, here they come. Trying to pull you back with love. Somebody wants to date you. They want to come back together. Let's pour into each other's cup. They want their person that laid up and got drunk with them, got high with them. They want them back. This person don't want nobody else to get high with them or lay up. They want you. They don't want to fight with nobody else. They want to fight with you. Now, you know that this person, real talk, you know why you releasing them. It's because they the 6 of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who is going to bring you hate, pain, and despair. They're going to keep you emotionally upset. You already are getting upset. Remember, I just said somebody is tired of being in poverty. I can't do this no more. I don't want to live like this no more. I'm tired of struggling. Imagine you got a partner and you struggling. Well, both of us got to be broke. Why do I got to stay here? I don't want to live like this no more. I don't want to. I just feel a Scorpio about to, it's damn near like about to have a mental breakdown of I got to give this shit up. You tired. Y'all won't get high no more. There's people out here getting it. Why can't I? So you want to get rid of this person. There's a past person who wants to bring you right back. They want to come disguise this love, pull your ass right back to the gutter. Where the hell you think you going, Scorpio? Bring your ass back over here with me. You trying to let them go. Somebody don't want to see you grow, period. See, if those ideas of yours that you holding on to, see how she holding on to this? This is the same girl. This is her if she manifests her dream. That thing she was holding on to, Spirit is surrounding her so that she can birth this idea and give birth to a brand new business. Remember, somebody wants their personal wish fulfillment. They want brand new financial beginnings. They don't want to struggle anymore. This is somebody who is trying to become a independently rich person who's not codependent, who's not looking for validation. This is somebody who is single, sexy, successful, standing on their own 2 feet. They look good. They're emotionally, mentally, and physically stable. Okay? Spiritually stable. And in order for you to birth, you're going to have to hold on to this and not let go until you bring this thing into fruition. Well, you're trying to hold on to it, but just as quick as you holding on to it, that you got this past person who's trying to kill it on arrival. Somebody wants everything to dry up for you. How dare you think you're going to get out here and leave me behind, Scorpio? I don't know who y'all got, but y'all got somebody out here that's a criminal mastermind. They are determined to bring your ass back to the gutter. Bring you back. They don't want to see you. They don't want to see you be better. If you wanted to go back to school and make some of yourself, this is somebody who don't want to see you go to college. This is somebody who, like, if you decide I want to start a business, they don't want to see that. They want to see you like, I ain't got nothing. You shouldn't have nothing. So they're determined to dry everything up for you. This is scary. I don't know who y'all that got yourselves around, but they okay if you want to lay up and get high all day. This is what they're okay with. They're okay with that. But you trying to leave them behind, they don't want to see that. Y'all got somebody trying to hurt y'all. What's up, Jessica? King, Lion, the Serpent, Bear, Jagan, Bless, Sahara, Tris, Fred, George. I think I spoke to you. Skylar, Michael Nicholson. That's right. Congratulations, Michael, for almost a year of sobriety. Congratulations, baby. That's so good. Sabrina Ramiro, welcome to the channel. Jasmine James, how you doing, baby? How are you? Oh, man, fun. This is so crazy. I see y'all's comments. Some of y'all are saying there's people really like this trying to pull y'all down. That is so crazy, Jay Stu. But it really be like that when you ready to move up and decide that you don't want to be high anymore. You don't want to do drugs anymore. I really think I'm tired of just laying around just doing nothing. There has to be more to life. And you're like trying your best to come out of that. There is people who don't want you to go nowhere. It's like, I'm going to be honest with you. You are surrounded by somebody that is in devil energy. And the devil wants to keep you in the dark. How dare you take your focus off of what I want you to take your focus off of? Somebody is really like a chaos agent of the devil, and they are refusing to let you free. This is sad, but it's like that. Somebody wants you to stay high, stay drunk, stay the way they are. Ace of Cups is in the upright. That's right. That misery is loving company, honey. This is somebody who is trying to pull y'all all the way back down. Three of Pentacles is in the upright. Justice is in the upright. Two of Wands is in reverse. Thank you. Spiritual T.I. and Queen of Cups is in the upright. Listen, what you can't see is somebody getting ready to lay it on thick, baby. Ace of Cups. Somebody about to pour a lot of emotion into you. So you say you want to make it, right? Well, somebody wants to pretend that they on the same page as you, Scorpio. Yeah, that's a good idea, Scorpio. They want to act like they want to invest. They're going to try to come in and act like they're here to balance out the scales. Remember, you're dealing with somebody that's a devil energy. This is very manipulative energy. They also showed up as the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords and the devil. So this is somebody who is going to get along to get along. Do you know what I'm saying? They're going to go along to get along. So that means that they're going to go along with your little plan. You want to grow pentacles? Me too, Scorpio. So they're going to come in and act like they want to balance the scales. They're going to act like they want to get on the same page as you. But the truth of the matter is, Spirit says, this person has no plans whatsoever on doing none of that shit. They have no plans on growing shit. They just trying to get you to let them back around you. This is so sad. Who is setting y'all up like this? This is not your real friend. Some of y'all didn't even realize you laid up with the devil all day getting high. You did not realize this is somebody who is not really your friend. They have a plan of really not doing nothing. Nothing is going to grow. They're going to tell you to your face, yeah, let's balance it out. Let's grow pentacles. But truth be told, this devil ain't letting you grow shit. They have no plans on you growing nothing. This is why I'm going to be honest with you. So while they're coming in as the King of Swords in reverse, like a criminal mastermind, this is one of the times where you're going to have to listen, you got to move into self-love, baby. You see how her hands is up? This is one of them ones where you love yourself enough to go, you know what? I love me. So Jesus, God, take the wheel. You see all this light surrounding her? Like this is one of the ones where you got to take your hand off of this. You got to love yourself enough to let God direct you. See how her eyes are closed? I don't even know which direction. You're going to have to let God steer this ship because this person is coming back. Now, the way that God steers your ship is through that third eye. Again, your eyes are closed. This is spirit. See how she's surrounded. You see this white light around her chest? Spirit is going to have to guide your heart, guide your words, guide your spiritual insight. You got to have enough love for yourself to know when that, hey, you ain't got all the answers. Sometimes you're going to have to let spirit do it. You have to let God step in the driver's seat and direct the car, and you just do as you're told. Turn left, okay. Turn right, okay. You see what I'm saying? You're not making a decision. Because, see, you're going to want to... See, this person's banking on you being a sweetheart. But you got to... Listen, whether you're a nice person or not, you're going to have to love yourself more than you love this person. You understand what I'm saying? So you're going to have to take your hands off and be guided by spirit, which is surrounding this person. You can't be so nice, be like, yeah, you right. Come on back in. Get high, buddy. Lay up, buddy. What's up, Rocky? Okay, Rocky, listen, I'm real particular and I haven't said anything. What's up, Nettie? So some of y'all that be jumping in my comments, I'm real bad with people jumping in, taking the focus off of the reading. I don't want people talking about the weather. I don't want to hear about you going to no concert. There's people who really need this information. So if you want to talk about concerts, do it on your own channel or go to another room, baby. Because some people need their message and they don't need the distractions. I know distractions when I see one. And sometimes you're chaos agents. So watch what you say in here because you will get deleted. Because I've been watching I watch all my readings back. So I see y'all who want to talk about the weather. What side of the world you in? Ain't listening to a damn thing that's coming out of my mouth. And my spiritual team prepares these meals for y'all. Holy Spirit, God himself is preparing this message. So either you listening because you really want to hear it, or you can exit stage left. And that's for any damn body. Let the ones who want to hear it, hear it. What's up, Beauty for Ashes? Like, I have to keep the focus on the message. Because that's what trolls do. They come in to distract. So if you're talking about anything besides what's going on in this reading, I'm going to look at you like you're a troll. Temperance is in reverse. Page of Wands is in reverse. Queen of Wands is in reverse. Child. So okay, I want you to see this. This person who wants to come in and pour out all this love, this is their mission to get you back out of balance. See, the wheel is turning in your favor. The wheel is turning in your favor. You're balancing your energy. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You're not in the dark anymore. The devil is in the dark. You're not in the dark. You're seeing stuff. But look at how your person wants to come back and bring you back to darkness. See, because if you're not balanced, you're going right back down here. Instead of your energies being balanced, you're now right back in the darkness. You're right back with the devil. Temperance. Temperance is an angel. But if it's upside down, you can't get balanced. You're back here in the dark with the rest of us demons. Somebody want to pull you back to the gutter, honey. Temperance, they want you to go back to being out of balance. This person who wants to tell you they want to work with you, truth be told, Scorpio, this is somebody who don't want you to get nothing off the ground. This person who says they want to balance you out, they want to destroy your confidence from even thinking you can get this off the ground. So now you got the person who wants to play like y'all cool. Act like they want to do what you do. The real plan is to come in and destroy your confidence from the inside out. So you don't even try to do this no more. Queen of Wands is in reverse. So you don't go through the transformation. This is somebody I'm trying to tell you. Hangman, though, is in the reverse. This is good. Because that means that now instead of you being suspended, not knowing which direction to take, bing, 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 God is illuminating your crown chakra. Somebody's crown chakra is like God is saying, boom, he's hitting you with that light. And what do you know that light is saying? Kill this on arrival. This person has not went through a transformation period. Death is here. Spirit is telling you to kill this. Don't listen. You might be a sweetheart, but you got to love yourself. You got to kill this. So in other words, this relationship with this person trying to come back is over. And you got to treat it in judgment in reverse. Remember, they said no mercy. So that means you're not responding to a text, because no mercy means you don't give text, respond to text. You don't go out for coffee dates. You don't just have a quick little 5-minute conversation. No mercy means you cut that shit off and you done with it. So when you tell this, like if you go on Do Not Disturb, they stay blocked. They stay blocked. They don't get no passes to come into your life to play this. I'm a be cool with you and pull you back into darkness. You understand what I'm saying here? So you're going to kill this. And God is illuminating for you, Scorpio, what to do and how to do it. That's right. Complete no contact, no mercy at all. No contact at all. Because, honey, this person is, they play like they're your friend, but they're not. They're a chaos agent of the devil, and they're trying to bring confusion. This is somebody who wants you to be out of balance. The only thing they need from you is for you to not have no more high boundaries. Nine of Wands is in reverse. Somebody wants you to lose that backbone you think you didn't grow. Scorpio, you think you got his backbone? Go on, let your guard down. Somebody wants that guard down so they can come in and get you back out of balance. But see, with the Page of Swords, you see the pathway out very clearly. You see these two hawks right here going towards, they're up here, and then you see the light bulbs. This is God saying, we're giving you more than enough information on how to, your mama's false light, get your ass out of my room. You clicked on me, boo-boo. You clicked on me. You wanted your 15 minutes of fame. You got it. You so damn anointed. What you doing on your channel? Probably nothing. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do you one better, anointed. I'm going to just see what you got going on. No subscribers, and you've had your channel for 11 years, but you want to say, I have false light. Something wrong with you. Go find you something to do. Go find you something to do. Who has the light and who don't? Who's burying their seed and who is actually out here doubling it the way God said to do it? A faithful servant takes what God gives them and they come back with abundance to say, God, look at what I've done. Not what you doing. Running off at the mouth ain't doing nothing. Like, if you want, listen, if you want to battle with me about some stuff, come with it for real, baby. But don't sit there and ain't did shit. And then want to step into my room like you just got it like that. And you've had your YouTube for 11 years. You fried as hell. Ain't did nothing with what God gave you. A free channel. You could have been preaching. Lazy ass. You lazy. And an unfaithful servant on top of it. Truth be told, you are. What's up, Taylor, Jasmine, Liam? You can go too. Because you fried as all hell. What's up, Vindank? Gonzalo de Jesus, welcome. Valkyrie of Odin, hey boo. Abby Zoe, how you doing? How are you? And I think I spoke to you, Jasmine. People are fried, child. They fried. They want to come in here and tell them out just false. Child, go find you something to do. Page of Swords is in reverse. As I was saying, God is coming in. You got messengers, right? This is God giving you an idea. It's a Page of Swords. Listen, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to be focused on. See how this girl is focused on this book. She's walking a fine line. So in order for you to be successful, Scorpio, you're going to have to walk a fine line. You got to listen to divine direction. You're going to have to stay with that spiritual enlightenment on your crown. See, it's above her head. So this means that you're going to have to focus and keep your eye on the information that God is giving you. Because this is also on that high priestess pile. So this means you got to walk a tight rope, baby. Don't move to the left. Don't move to the right. You remember how God said, walk through that narrow gate? This is you walking through the narrow gate. If you do this, you will free yourself from the mental prison that this person's trying to take you back to get you back bound up, to get back in your head, to making you believe that you can't do it. You can't do it. You just got to stay here in the gutter with me. God said, this is the 8 of Swords. You want to come out this mental prison? Follow the divine direction that we're giving you. Because if not, there it goes. Remember I said somebody was a chaos agent? What happens with chaos? Confusion. Confusion, chaos, disasters. Somebody wants to bring you right back to all kinds of stuff. Chaos and conflict everywhere in your life. Fires going off. You don't know if you coming or going. This day, normally the 5 of Wands is like different people fighting over one thing. But this damn near look like the same person. Well, maybe not because their hair is different. But like, if these were you, right? You fall into all these different positions. You know why? Because when you're in the dark, what you hitting at? Who you hitting at? You can't see. You don't even know where to begin to get yourself out of it. That's why a lot of times people go to the divine for help is because you don't even see how to get out of it, what you just stepped in. I'm tired of getting high all day. I'm tired of laying up. I'm tired. I'm surrounded by people who I'm not going to tell. Okay, goodbye. Let me get rid of them. I'm hiding you. Goodbye. Go on somewhere. So here it is. It's like you are fighting yourself. Sometimes the conflict is within self. See, this is somebody who wants you in a mental prison. So who you fighting with? Yourself. This person wants to reintroduce, get back in your head. I can't do it. That self-talk. This is somebody who wants to affect your consciousness, child. Your perspective is everything. If you believe you're free, you are free. Where the mind goes, the body follows. But if you hit a very not good friend that's in devil energy that wants to lay up and get high all day, this is them binding you up with their thoughts, their ideas. This is somebody projecting on you, binding you up so now you believe you can't do it. I just can't do it. I got to stay here. Because why is this person doing that? It's because with the Hermit in reverse, this is somebody who feels like, listen, Hermit in reverse, I don't want to be alone getting high. I don't want to be alone getting drunk. You my favorite person to lay up with. So here it is. This person, not happening. Not on my channel, baby. Not on my channel. I preach here. You preach on your own damn channel. I don't allow that. I'm doing what I was called to do on my channel by the divine. You need to do the same. Cannot do it on my channel. I'm going to keep deleting y'all. How you doing, Delamay? Welcome. Lee Wright. This is the bonus for Scorpio. If you want a Capricorn reading, check the playlist. What's up, Brian? And I think I spoke to you, Taylor. Listen, this person don't want to be alone. You want to be alone. They don't want you out here by yourself getting free. Isolating, getting divine guidance. See, this is somebody who's, even though they're alone, you see how that light about them? This is somebody getting divine guidance. This person don't want you out there getting divine light guidance. They want to bring your ass back to the gutter with them. That's why Spirit said, kill it. Kill it. So don't allow, no mercy. That means you don't give this person an inch. Remember, as they said, walk this tightrope. A tightrope, like I said, for some people, some of y'all test the waters. Well, they called me today. How the hell they still calling you if they ain't blocked? How they still blocked? How? Are they emailing you? How are these people still getting in contact with you if they're blocked? Are they calling your block number and leaving a message? Are you responding? Are you texting them back? Did they come over, knock on the door, and you had a conversation for 5 or 6 minutes at the door? Because I'm seeing here that your divine direction, Scorpio, is to treat this with no mercy. It's death on arrival. God don't want this person nowhere around you. They're giving you the insight on how to get free, how to alchemize, how to manifest, so you can have your personal wish fulfillment and live the life you really want to. Some of y'all need to get rid of your drug buddies. You're getting drunk buddies, your hangout buddies, your sex partners that lay up all day and don't do shit. Somebody's divine direction from the divine is clean your life up and do it all the way. You have to go cold turkey with some of them. Cold turkey. You want to heal? You want stability? You partner them with the right one. You got to partner with the Most High. You want real healing? You got to listen to divine judgment. You want to reverse your tower? Then you're going to have to let go of the ones who you used to act like had your back, but they didn't. Them third party people who keep you caught up, that group of people who was pulling you to the gutter, 3 of Cups is in reverse. Let them go so you can reverse your tower. See, this is Spirit saying, let them go and walk away. 10 of Swords. It's time for some of you Scorpios to step into your power. It's time for you to step into the Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant means it's time for you to do your own thing. It's time. You're at the period of your life where it's time for you to be solo dolo. Solo. Follow your passions. Follow your dream and get it done. And you need to have focus. You can't be high. You can't be going back to those same old environments. You're going to have to stay away. Stay your ass from over there. Some of y'all, hey, the place where you used to go to buy your bag, stay from over there. That favorite liquor store, stay your ass from over there. You know that, hey, cousin every weekend, stay from over there. Don't even go over to their house. Avoid the street all the way. Go in the other direction. It's time for you to do you, baby. And do it with a great deal of enthusiasm. Because you should be happy about doing this. This is the Knight of Wands in the upright. You should be passionate, full of creative ideas. This is you. Listen, you said that not another day, not another moment do you want to be juggling. You're tired of being in a poverty mindset. You want to live your best life. You want to feel like, yes, I got something to live for. Yes, I'm happy. I got 9 pentacles. I'm living my best life. This is all self-work. 9 of pentacles and a 10 of cups. This is somebody, I don't even know where the 9 of pentacles is at this point, but this is somebody who wants to live their best life. They want to have a personal emotional fulfillment. Riches. 9 of pentacles, there's somebody who is physically abundant by their damn self. I'm independently rich. And sometimes in order to be able to do that, Scorpio, this right here, you got to be passionate about it. You got to really want it. And you got to be willing to let go of any and every person that doesn't serve you for your highest and greatest good so you can accomplish your dream. And that's what I got from my Scorpio placements. I want to thank the Most High God, His Son, and the Holy Spirit. I want to thank Bit by Charlie for moderating. And thank you, Scorpios, for all of your support. You guys won the bonus read. I hope that y'all learned something. And whether you are a cross-watcher watching this or not, this goes for anybody. But there is a Scorpio out here that's been laid up long enough, getting high long enough, gambling long enough, having sex all day long enough. Spirit says it's time. I'm calling you. I've been hearing your wishes. I've been hearing those prayers in the dark. Now the thing that I need you to do is take the first step. The door is waiting. God is ready to open a pathway and show you the way out. But they can't do nothing. They're not going to push you through the door. You got to take that first step. I hope you're willing to do it. Because on the other side, baby, when you get yourself cleaned up, God is going to put you in a place with like-minded people who are going to support you, who are wanting to see you succeed because they want to succeed. Okay? Because like attracts like. It's time to come out the dark, baby. It's time to step into the light. And on that note, I want to thank all of you for being here, Scorpio placements. If you want to join me in about an hour, I will be doing the collective reading at 3 p.m. There will be a collective afternoon read as well as the night reading at 9:30 p.m., 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central for the night read. But it'll be 3 o'clock in about an hour. 1 hour from now will be the collective afternoon read. So I'll see y'all there, and congratulations on winning the bonus read. Bye, baby. If you need a personal reading, I am the Light Tarot at gmail.com. Bye, baby.